to win a princess. Many, many years ago, there was a small kingdom in northern India, ruled by a monarch who was a good king in many ways. The center of all his thoughts and affection was his only daughter, a really beautiful princess. The king always felt that one day the princess would marry a great prince and become the queen of a vast empire. Unfortunately, when she was but 18 years of age, the princess fell ill with a mysterious disease which no doctor in the land could fathom. Doctors, sages, astrologers, and sorcerers came to the palace, each suggesting this or that as a cure, but it was of no avail, and it was obvious to everyone that the princess's condition was gradually becoming worse. The king was in the depths of despair. As a last resort, the king sent out a proclamation far and wide that he would give the princess's weight in gold to any doctor who could cure her of this terrible illness. Eventually, 2 doctors from Vijayanagar came to the court, and after examining the princess, sought an audience with the grief-stricken king. "Your Majesty, this disease is virtually unknown," explained the elder. "No ordinary medicines are of any good, but there is a special type of orange available. If the princess can be given 3 of these oranges, then she will be restored to health." The king was perplexed. What are oranges? And where can we obtain 3? And the physician replied that this special kind grows only in certain areas of central India, a long journey from there. The king immediately made it known throughout the land that he would give his daughter's hand in marriage to any man who obtained the 3 oranges necessary to cure the princess. Near the palace lived an elderly woman with 3 grown-up sons. The 2 elder sons loved idle pleasures, but the youngest was hard-working, the mainstay of the home. The eldest, dreaming of marrying the princess, set off. After weeks he found the oranges, then rested by the roadside near home, where a very old woman asked what was in his basket. "Frogs, you silly old woman," he snapped. Later, when the basket was opened at the palace, frogs leapt out, and the king ordered him thrown into prison. The second brother repeated the quest, told the old woman, "Snakes," and snakes jumped out when the basket was opened, so he too was sent to prison. The youngest brother, wondering at his brother's long absence, set out, found the oranges, and rested by the roadside near the end of his travels. Awakened by the same old woman asking what was in his basket, he smiled. "Mother, I have 3 oranges which I gathered many miles away. These oranges will cure the illness of our fair princess." The old woman said he would wed the princess, but he demurred, content with a little money to keep his mother in comfort. "He may ask impossible tasks," she warned. Then she gave him a magic whip, a gold ring, and a silver whistle, whispering how to use them. At the palace, the king feared more creatures, but when the basket was opened, there lay 3 golden oranges. As soon as the princess ate them, she was immediately transformed into radiant health. The king remembered his promise, yet frowned at the thought of an ordinary working youth. Courtiers wondered whether he would keep his word. "You shall marry the princess, provided you do 3 simple tasks. First, rid the garden of all the birds." The youth cracked his magic whip 3 times, and every bird flew away. "Second, get rid of all the hares damaging the garden. With a lilting tune on the silver whistle, hares came from all directions and followed him back into the palace. Third, choose the hare I like best." Instead, the youth asked to place the gold ring on the princess's finger. The ring shrank, and the princess cried, "Please marry me to this youth at once." The king yielded, the ring was loosened, and the wedding was held that very day. The brothers were released from prison, and the mother lived in comfort for the rest of her life, while the princess and the youth ruled happily together.